Hello and welcome to my channel once again. I'm Mark Petros, and today in the video presentations I'm going to present to you my trip for me and my family that we took for one of our vacations from Port Moresby, where we stay.
Oh, these are the boys. They are packing our solar antenna. And easy boy. Ini terus say hello. Guinea and Mainland, and mom's is there. And this is everything. Uncle Martina. This is full of gonna see a face now.
Place on Brooker Island via Alotau and Misima. Okay, so while on this presentation, there are a couple of things, with this opportunity to show you on the Google map. So at least your people would want to know about my trip route from Port Moresby to Alotau, and Alotau to Misima, and Misima to Brooker Island, eventually by dinghy. Okay, and along the way, I would like to zoom in to show you three important places and informations. One is certain part of Abau district in Central Province, especially the Margarita people, how they move from Margarita to go into Alotau to get services. And most of the services, as far as I know, are goods. They're going to get their goods from Alotau. About other government services like health and other services, I'm not too sure about that. But I know of that they go to Alotau to get their goods. And so I will show you the route that they travel from Margarita by dinghy to Gadaisu, where they land, and then from Gadaisu they get a vehicle all the way to Alotau and back again. So that's one of the route that I would like to show. The people who are from the Central Province, who are right at the border between Central Province and Mainland Province. Okay, so this is Central Province, and that's Cupiano. This is Margarita. So I'm talking about Margarita people, and this is the border here. This is the border line, and this is Central Province, and this is Mumbai Province. Okay, so these guys here, the Margarita people, they because it up here you can see the distance here. To come from Margarita to Alotau through Garaichu, it's much closer in distance, and then that will mean it's cheaper than for them to travel all the way to Cupiano. And then Cupiano is a small station, doesn't have that much services to be provided, and so the people will have to travel all the way to Port Moresby, which is another distance and another cost again. So for them, what they do is they travel by dinghy to Garaichu. If I can zoom in, and you can see Garaichu. Garaichu it should be right on camera now. Here, this is where they land. There, Garaichu. You can see the name. Garaichu. So this is where they come and land here, and they get PMV. Yeah. So they travel all the way from here, Garaichu. This is the highway here, road link, all the way to Alotau. Alotau is here. Guinea airport is here. This is Wagga Wagga and Ulabo area, and this is the Samara coast here. I mean, Suwa coast, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show you how the Margarita people get their service from Mainland Province. It's cheaper, closer, and the road network is already there, so it's quite easy for them. All right, then the second one I wanted to show was the Samara Island, which is the former capital of Mainland Province. It's so tiny, and this is where the capital was of Mainland Province. Unfortunately, well, it was moved, not unfortunately, it was moved to Alotau because of space. All right, so that's right on camera. Let me see. Yeah, right on camera is Samara Island. If I can zoom in a little bit further, you can see. Yeah. So this is Samara Island, overseas spot where all the big ships come in to unload all the cargoes. Yeah. That's Osiri Wharf. All right, so that's Samara Island, just for your information, just to see how big it is. Yeah, and still comes under Samurai Murua. It's under Samurai Murua Electorate, and the district headquarters is in Misima, Bagoya. I'll show you Alotau here, and Guinea Airstrip Airport is here. Probably just zoom in so that you can see Guinea Airstrip. So this Guinea Airstrip there, and all around Guinea is oil palm. And we have a lot of oil palm. Even the Garaisu area, Sagara Garaisu area, all that valley is all planted with oil palm these days. Yeah, there you can see. That's all the way. See this road? This is the one that goes to Sagara Garaisu. See, all these ones are all planted with oil palm. Even this one too. See, all these are oil palm. Okay, so Mumbai province is now becoming an oil palm province, similar to West New Britain. All right, so from Alotau, let's zoom into Alotau. Just have a look at Alotau. So all this is Alotau town. All of this area, these are all Alotau town. All right, let's get out of Alotau and let's travel by highway eastwards. This is our own plains. Okay, so let's travel by highway, and we come to Escape, right at the tip. Okay, so now we are zooming in to Escape. And the reason why I want to show Escape is that Escape has now become an iconic place as well for visiting tourists, either international or national, mostly the nationals, because the Papua New Guineans, they want to see the end of eastern tip of Papua New Guinea mainland. So this is the Papua New Guinea mainland. It comes and ends here, just where my cursor is. This channel ends the mainland of Papua New Guinea. Okay, so that's the end of the mainland of Papua New Guinea, all the way from the border of Jayapura, Indonesia, and it comes and ends at Escape, the eastern tip of Papua New Guinea. That's why it became famous. So people want to come, and they come and usually park here, and they walk this the wharf here just to go out a little bit to extend the tip. The land mass comes and stop here on the sea front, on the beach. But the wharf has now extended out a little bit, so probably people walk out there and they reckon, they are also standing on the mainland of Papua New Guinea. But anyway, when they come here, they now realize, they know that this is the end of the mainland of Papua New Guinea. And all the rest going eastwards is all islands and sea. All right, so that's Escape. And while at the same time, I would also like to zoom in to show you the also historical, famous and iconic name of Marine Bay as well, Dobu Island. Okay, so right on camera is Dobu Island. And let me zoom in so you can see clearly. Okay, so Dobu Island is actually a small island, and it's a volcanic island. You can see the crater there, and there are ridges there, which is a sign of lava been flown down there, now been dry. Okay, so it's a small island and it's a volcanic island. Okay, Dobu has become famous mostly for one thing, and that is the landing of the first missionary on Dobu Island. And so it has become famous of that because what happened was the missionary landed there, and unfortunately he was murdered by the locals. Yeah, so it became famous. And in his memory, they have now built a church, sort of headquarters, base there on Dobu Island. Yeah, and so this is the area here. It's a Methodist church. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's
makes Double Island famous. Now let's zoom out.
Misima Island, and on Misima Island, I would like to show you the famous and most important that I think people would like to know is the site of the former mining done by the Pleasure Pacific. It was operated by Pleasure Pacific Limited. It's now been closed. So I will show you that site, and as well as there is now new mining exploration going on that is now done by Kingston Resources Limited.
I will land at Misima. So let me zoom straight to Misima and Bogaya Station, Misima Airstrip. So right on camera is, this is Misima Airstrip. That's where we land. This is the station here, Bogaya Station, and the wharf and the shopping area is here. So right on camera is the jetty, the wharf, the market there, the shopping area is here, these three stores. Alright, so this is where I will get a dinghy from, and a dinghy ride all the way to my island, Brooker. Okay, now let me show you the exploration was done in 1977, and the actual mining started in 1988-89 periods, and it was for 15 years, and it ceased in 2004. Right after the cessation of the mine, they did a rehabilitation here, and so you can see the whole area here is all green. So they must have done some good job, to rehabilitate the place and plant some, I don't know, it must be weeds or some sort of vegetation to cover the mining site. Now it's all green, except at the lakes. I'm not too sure. I think one of my holidays I probably should visit that and see what these waters are, whether it's fresh or salt water, and as well as to try to study and see what sort of vegetation is planted there. Alright, so that's the old mining remains or remnants. You can see quite a number of reddish spots all over the place. I think that's the alluvial mining done by the local people. And some could be gardens as well.
My dinghy trip from Misima Island, Bogaya Station, all the way to Brooker Island.
And back to the wharf. And I will get on the dinghy from here with the family and here, and we will be sailing out
an island. So it's still my journey from Port Moresby to Brooker, and we are still going around. We haven't arrived on Brooker Island yet. Okay, so this is Bogaya. This is where I will get a dinghy from here, Bogaya, all the way to Brooker Island. This is Brooker Island here. Okay, so along the way I have to travel by dinghy, pass through this deep ocean area. This area here, when it gets rough, it's rough. So this is deep ocean, and so it takes about, if it's in the fine day, it will take about 1 hour. If it's rough, it will take between 1.5 to 2 hours, to cross just from here to here. And then we come up on this side of the, this is where the reef side. This is all part of this Calvados Chain Group of islands. Yeah, so when we come here, then it takes another 1 hour to come to Brooker Island. If it's rough, then it would take probably 1.5 hours as well. So it's about between 2 to 3 hours, to by dinghy from Misima all the way to my island, Brooker. so that we can see my island. Okay, Motorina is here. This is Motorina, and my Brooker Island is here. Okay, then the other islands in between here we have Ulurina here, we have Venaliwa Island, we have Guloa Island, Guloa Keke, and we have Tobayam Island, we have Panawidi Island, and we have Brooker Island. Okay, so now this Brooker Island people are living on all these islands here. Yeah, this 1, 2, 3, 4, including Brooker Island itself. They stay there, all the services and church activities, they come to the main Brooker Island. These are all islands that are not, I mean, well, people stay there, but we don't normally really call them as village places where people stay and where development will take place. But there are some services, like water tanks, few of them, just to help those guys who stay there. Okay, so that's Brooker Island. Let's just zoom in so that you see Brooker Island. If you watch my my video on fishing, you've probably seen this island already. But anyway, for the sake of those who may not see, just say, okay. So this is Brooker Island. That's where I come from. This is my village is here, and this is another village. Actually, this is the main village, and this is. This is there is a song about Brooker Island, and there's a song about this small track that crosses from this island to the other island. In fact, the person who composed the song stays on this side here together with me, and yeah, so he composed the song going over and coming back. All right, so this is the main village. That's where the church is, and then this one. Usually before, we don't have people live here, but now the population is growing. I think we have population about 500-600 people. Yeah, so now there's a village here, there's here and there, and this is another one here, and one here. But these are the main ones here. This one as well, becoming the main one. Yeah. All right, so that's Brooker Island. Just to see, if you see, there doesn't seem to be any trees. You can see it's bare. This green stuff here, this is weeds. Well, before we had trees, and not those big trees, typical island trees, and but they've now all disappeared. They're all gone due to excessive gardening and firewood, need for firewood, and as well as from strong winds, cyclones, and all this. So all this, the big trees used to be there, and now they're all gone. Now we have bare land, and this grass or weed here, we didn't have this before too, but it came after a cyclone. I don't know whether it's Cyclone Justin or another cyclone that came after that. This grass started to grow, this weed started to grow, and now it's all over the place. And the problem is it has now taken over the whole area, the whole land, and so it's now quite difficult, for trees to grow, and it's very, very thick. So it has now become a problem to us. We need to eradicate that. We need to get rid of that. And so to do that, I think we need to plant. And maybe it's my work now to go back and start to plant some trees to revegetate my island and grow trees for our need, for firewood, as well to enrich the soil, and as well as for this current pressing issue that we have on climate change and other environmental, issues that we may face. Yes. Okay. So that's Brooker Island.
Wow, coba menghitan. Mimi, come and get it.
Miranda, smile. T-shirt. Yeah, there's smart and take a video. What's wrong with you?
If memory is full, I put it into the laptop.
Yeah, they are sitting down now afternoon. Put it when you post.
Action.
Yeah, section. They have both inside there too. Get it for free. Go, close and see. Nothing good, everyone, one me. I hope. That is fish, our fish. No.
Yeah.
Ben, how can he get go hilo pahi?
Something here, he waste.
Lini bobana nalia na itu gawan. Hana dino to kamera hidupino. Toti wa toa tena. Labte kaliana. Itaka kaka ge. Bu buko na kudu go tena ge. Estawa tena kaliana. Kama to abo hino to. Kuga. Hana nalia na ita. Yao ka sisi. Ani nyunu wana. Ita atewa iyo aginaha. Abo kuduke. Yo on 2 17. Yo banana. Iya gotoena. One. Gototora hot. Ike sauga bidona botana. Yo banana yo mitona tena kana yesi ba. Bona muzike hega to seria na gama da bidona. No, que tanto máquina, no que algo van en tu área. Y a la neveriana. Y a nacer botana neveriana con ella pescaría. Vale, no te Eliana. Vina viola que gente a nacer te va. Pero para una de cague toga. Nikulu yohabariana abwe ero barana nitwari geni kai iriana geni na to kumishia
Tewa
Mariwa benua Ikera Akiro mantoto kama gari na imasa kusona ya wali nipihika ni wa na ukila wali age
wa ni man teo Lagera kama galia te amehera lagera nogini la lagela waya holia ga tano kona ken baso Matthew Mark Eliari hani sanga Yesu wana sauga hage babu ni yaru akubale na nipate na nini ya wana msafi wala Guinea panali ya
Amito kwa yabu, oba matata buna. Bona daba daba, Yesu yaraka wagaini, ibona mata watai, alu alu watabuna. Amito kwa yabu, oba matata buna. Ilaka gambira tamanawa, gaine yada yada, poti dia maina. Gili gila, ilaka gambira tamanawa, gaine yada yada, poti dia maina wagaine. Gili-gila, una daba daba, Yesu yaraka wagaine, ibuna mata wataide, alu alu watabuna. Amito kwa yabu, oba matata buna. Bona daba daba.
So that's what we have seen is more or less part one of this vacation trip. Due to the length of and a number of videos that were taken, a number of trips taken to go to those islands for picnic, I have broken this holiday vacation into about 3 to 4 parts. So you just watched part one, and I hope you have enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing the next part two. Thank you very much, and if you did enjoy, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much.